Time now for Sid Sixero. This is where I get 60 seconds of blah, 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 blah. Thank you. I am getting excited about the Blue Jays. Woo! Here's what Vladimir Guerrero Jr. did in spring training on Saturday.
Many reps with your fastball and to try to make sure you're throwing strikes with it.
That's going to be hit a mile. Wow. Off somebody's hands, rolling onto the concourse, and the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead.
Many reps with your fastball.
Then this is what the new guy, Matt Chapman, did the next day. Keep in mind he had hip surgery 2 years ago.
Here's Matt Chapman, and he swings and hits one deep to left field, and welcome to the Blue Jays, Matt Chapman. The hip looks pretty good, Joe.
I think he's healed.
Opening day is Friday, April 8th. Arden Welding is down in Dunedin from Sportsnet, doing a great job covering this team. Freezing rain all over the place here, Arden. I'm assuming in Dunedin, Florida, it's a little nicer?
Rub it in for anybody. Let's just say it's different.
It's different. We'll keep it different. You're a kind man. All right, Arden, and not for the first time when you and I have spoken on air, we're approaching things a little differently. The feeling of giddiness is starting to overcome me. Now, you are a journalist. Your priorities are different. What are you seeing on the ground?
Yeah, I'm seeing a veteran team. I'm seeing a good team. You know, you saw those highlights you just ran. You didn't run the ones from yesterday when the Blue Jays ran out their A lineup against the New York Yankees, against Jordan Montgomery, who's going to be in their rotation. So not some A-ball random teenager on the come up, a real legitimate big league pitcher they're going to face in the regular season. And the Blue Jays stole his lunch money. It was unbelievable, the hits that the Blue Jays were stringing together in the first inning. Guys like, you know, you saw that Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Matt Chapman, but also guys like Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Teoscar Hernandez, who wasn't in the lineup yesterday, actually, but Gurriel, I mean, we don't talk about him enough. He might hit 6th or 7th in this batting order. He had an amazing plate appearance yesterday against Jordan Montgomery and then took him to the opposite field wall after like 10 pitches. So very promising signs early in spring for the Blue Jays.
No, especially offensively, right? I mean, they're 4-1, and in 3 of the wins, they've scored at least 9 runs in all of them. So it's easy to get lost in the offense, and we got about a minute here, Arden. Are we focusing enough on what the starting rotation could also be here? Are we getting distracted by some shiny, bright lights?
Well, that was the focus of the offseason for this front office, was run prevention, because the Blue Jays going to score a bunch of runs. Anybody who watched them last season knows that. They scored 850. They had the 3rd best offense in MLB in 2021. And obviously you lose Marcus Semien, but you just slide in Matt Chapman. That's a pretty good bat to replace him with. So the Blue Jays are going to put up runs in bunches, and they spent time, you know, addressing their pitching and addressing their defense this offseason, not only with Matt Chapman's defense at third base, but you look at the additions of Kevin Gossman and Yusei Kikuchi to the starting rotation, Yimi Garcia in the bullpen. Blue Jays have a veteran starting rotation. They're going to be running out some very good arms. I was just saying to somebody the other day, we're watching these spring training games. You're not kind of like, who's that? Like the guy with number 79 on the back of his uniform. It's, hey, there's Jose Barrios, there's Kevin Gossman, there's Hyun-Jin Ryu, Alek Manoah. Really good pitchers the Blue Jays are putting out in these spring games.
He is Arden Zwelling from Sportsnet and Sportsnet.ca. Everyone was wondering where George Springer was in the spring. Hadn't played for a while. Arden puts out an article saying, listen, Springer knows what he's doing, no big deal. Guess what? He was back out yesterday, no big deal. If you're not following Arden, you're not doing baseball right. Have a good day, friend, in the tough weather of Dunedin. Talk to you soon.
Cheers, Sid. Be well.
See you, brother.